Just outside, just dealing with stuff. Just dealing with my crazy dog. Let's be real. I don't know. I guess almost every young adult's been going through this, but can we talk about like when you reach a certain age, how you just wish your parents would like talk to you differently? Like, I get it if you want us to like be respectful and stuff, and I understand that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying, can you just talk to us a little bit better just because we are grown? Now, I'm going to talk about how friends and parents do not get along. And this is a real situation. So, a lot of my friends don't like my mother because she's very strict. Well, that's not my fault, okay? She was a PK. PK means pastor's kid. So, yeah, her dad was the bishop. Kind of hard to do that, okay? And then she later on became a minister. Here's the thing, if you don't want to live right, and when I mean live right, like be saved, and you want to have a double life, because here's the thing, when we were growing up, everybody wanted to hang and do stuff, and I was that kid that would be sneaking to listen to Beyonce, because honestly, when you grew up in the northern part of the Midwest side of the country, it's predominantly white, so all you're going to hear is Taylor Swift. Nothing wrong with Taylor Swift, that's just not my jive. She's a cool person, don't get me wrong, she's real cool. I liked her earlier music, but I'm a little older, so I want to, yeah. So when you're listening to Beyonce all the time, kind of, you know. Anyway, so we kind of had this discussion about like my mom and everybody wanted to say you should move out. Okay, but she's going through some medical situations. When I mean medical situations, get a little older, stuff happens. So they thought I was trying to justify, oh, she's using you, oh, she's doing that. Okay, but what do you guys do for your parents? When do you stop what you're doing, stop your life, and go take a look at what they're doing? Some things that I don't think you guys understand. Let's turn to the book of Ephesians, shall we? The people that understand what that means. Ephesians is a book in the New Testament. Ephesians 6 and 1. What does that say, people? Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. The next verse, honor thy father and mother. The first commandment. Commandment means something that you are willing to obey God with. It's a promise, basically, like when Abraham was in covenant with God, he made a promise with God. When Noah made a covenant to God, he made a promise to God. First commandment with promise that your days, and that's, I think, verse either 4 or 5, will be long, right? And I'm paraphrasing. But then when it says, ye fathers, provoke ye not your children to wrath, there's more that says that. So we have to be obedient to our parents because God gives us the flesh. Because in Genesis it talks about, therefore man shall leave his mother and father and cleave unto his wife, and they shall become one flesh. That one flesh is me, the kid. Children, obey your parents because we were the one flesh. That's what that means. But here's the thing. In the Bible days, children were still considered children even at 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? Because people were able to live into like hundreds. Like Methuselah. Methuselah was the oldest person in the Bible, 969 years old. It's a long time to be living. So 1,000 days is to 1,000, yeah. 1,000 years is what I meant to say. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. 1,000 years is of one day to God. So if Jesus died 2,000 years ago, to God it's only 2 days ago. Maybe I could be wrong. Help me out if I am wrong. Bible scholars, Christian people, you know me better. You know the word better than me. I'm still a young person. I'm still learning in God. But I just want to talk to the young people about the fact that you got to be careful who your friends are, because a lot of friends, they get jealous of you, especially if you came from a family that you had both parents in the household. I didn't always have both parents. I mean, I did up until I was 5, and I didn't, and they divorced. But here's the thing. If you have people that don't know their parents or have one parent their whole entire life, be careful, because sometimes they will set you up. They will. Sometimes they'll say, oh, hey, we're going to go this and go smoke here. No, don't do that. Oh, hey, we're about to go to the mall, but they ain't got no money. No. You go to the mall only when you have money. You don't go to the mall when you don't have no money. Especially if you're this skin, you don't do that. It's bad enough people don't like us for the color. Don't do that. Be smart. Same thing for other people. You know what your parents taught you. Don't do it stupid. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get a little older, you know what I'm saying? There's a way to say, Mom, I'm grown. Not, Mom, I'm grown. She's lived here. They've lived here longer. They know what the life is about. We're just now learning as young adults. So there's a way to talk to people. And then, there's people that think that I might be a kid when it comes down to this. Well, here's the thing. I'm sorry. Yes, I've been through a lot with my parents, but I love my parents. It's nobody's business what I went through. That's for another discussion. I'm not going to go through that and then try to say, oh, she was a terrible mom or he was a terrible dad. You go through things and you learn how to be better. You know what I'm saying? This is a channel based off opinion, not facts. I'm not here to be factual and stuff like that. I'm here to tell you things and for you to read and then get encouragement and be informed about stuff. Understand stuff within your own, culture, and understand, is this stuff applying to me? Was I raised? And even if you weren't raised in church, that's totally fine. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. See? The sun is out. Ooh. Stuff like that. But I want to talk about friends. Friends can be good, but you got to understand friends, like the meaning friend till the end. Sometimes that's not always the case. People like to get meal tickets. And when I mean meal tickets, some people, if you have money, I didn't have money like that. Let me be real. If you are the friend that has a lot of money, you got friends. They only using you as a meal ticket. If you are that friend that didn't have a lot of money but have friends that have money, don't be the one that uses them for a meal ticket, because if you wouldn't like it for people to use you, don't use other people. I'm not perfect. I've done a lot of horrible things in my life. Bad things. Horrible things. So, if I get a little older, somebody said, well, she was doing this. Yeah, because I probably have. There's a lot of stuff I've done. Bad stuff, good stuff, horrible stuff, bad stuff, maybe even racist or hate speech. I've done stuff. We all have. We're not here to sit here and judge people. You know what I'm saying? There's more things to life than to be disrespectful and rude to people. Seriously. But you really need to watch your friends. Like, I'll give you an example. I was at an ISU party, college parties and stuff like that. And a friend of mine was still stuck in the building. And out of nowhere, I guess the AKAs were trying to march or something. Or no, the Deltas was trying to march. This guy pulls, pew, 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 pew. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, me and a friend of his, like me and me and Joshua got out, but my other friends were still there. My friend was like, no, we should go. Well, actually, he wasn't my friend. He was my other friend's friend A. I said, no, we got to stay. They're like, no, you should drive. Because mind you, everybody else is from the city. I'm from the countryside of Indiana. I'm just going to be honest with you. Everybody else is from the city. So, yeah, I'm from Indiana. Can't deny that. So, here's the thing. They wanted to leave. And I said no, because I know how it feels if you leave somebody and something bad happens. I didn't want that on my character. Because, my family members, like I said, are in ministry. So they wanted to leave. I said, no, we're not leaving until I see my friends. So we ended up leaving. When everybody came out, it was like a whole hour. It was 12:48. By this time, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I was scared because I thought I was going to miss, because we were in town for a funeral. One of my Sunday school teachers died. So they were like, no, we shouldn't do this. I'm like, no, we're staying until we see everybody. So we got there and we asked them if they were okay, and they were like, yeah. I said, and so I just blurted it out. I said, Josh wanted to leave y'all. And they were like, what? Why would you want to do that? And I said, she's like, dang, Bree, you want to rat me out? Because my friends call me Bree sometimes. Dang, Bree, you want to rat me out? Blah, 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 blah. What? It's not ratting you out.